good news on your screen.
Hello friends, and welcome back to another interesting episode of The Christian Lady in the Mirror, brought to you by Ignite TV. If you have not already done so, we would like you to please share, like, and subscribe. And please, always press the notification button. It tells you when a new video is about to be uploaded. Today we'll be talking about an interesting topic, and the topic is investing in yourself. Investing in yourself as a lady. We've always talked about how we invest in others. The society has always been telling us how to invest in others, but never in yourself. What do I mean by the society telling us? From since we were born, it's always been, oh, when you get this, your husband's house. When you do this, it has to be about your husband. It has to be about that. It has to be about this. But it always boils down to how it has to be about your husband. Nobody has ever talked about how we should improve itself. How we should improve. I'm not saying itself. I'm sorry. How we should improve ourselves as ladies. But it is necessary because the world is changing. Now we have people asking, what are you as a lady bringing to the table? I mean, in relationship right now, where they're here then talking about it, they will ask you, as a lady, what are you bringing to the table? Now, if you don't invest yourself, how do you intend to bring anything to the table if you don't invest in yourself? You understand the thing? So today we'll be talking on investing in ourselves. Investing in ourselves as ladies, so that when we go to our husband's house, or when we are in not only our husband's house, when we go to our workplace, or we're in our workplace, or when we are with friends, we are someone to be reckoned with. Even if we've left there, I mean, they'll still be like talking about, did you see that guy? Did you see that lady? I'm sorry, did you see that lady? She's full of wisdom, she's smart, she's intelligent. Because we invested in ourselves. I'll be mentioning some points along the line. There are so many points. If you have any point that you feel we need to add to it, you can always please write it in our comment section. I'll be sure to read it. And if you want us to bring any of the past topics that we've treated, if you want us to bring it to again, or you want us to bring them out, we can do so. All you need to do is just, drop a note for us and the notification saying I will get back to you. We'll get back to you. Okay. This topic came, like I always tell you, I always try to pick up topics that I think I can relate to. This topic came because my mom, actually, I was talking to my mom, and I was like, Mommy, I need to go into I need to go into, my mom is she's a typical African woman. And I was like, Mommy, I think I need to really go into some, I think what actually started was like that. I said, Mom, I think I need a vacation. And I said, a vacation for what? All you young ladies these days, you just take a vacation. What are you taking a vacation for? What is the stress that you are facing? During our own time, we don't. I said, Mom, that is during your own time. But I need to re-strategize. I need to re-energize. I need to know the goals and everything I have set for this life. And it was like, but do you really need that? We are married already, and you have kids. So what is it that you want to go and re-strategize? What re-strategy do you want to do? She could not wrap her head around it. Do I blame her? No. Because the society has actually made it seem as if we don't need to invest in ourselves as women. It has been programmed into us that we don't need to invest in ourselves as women, that we just need to go with the flow. But thank God, like I said earlier, it's changing. The narrative is changing. Right now, you must know your worth, and you must know what you bring to the table. I am going to outline some few points. And like I said earlier, if you have any point that you really want to add to it, you can add to it. Now, one of the few, I'm going to ask them, maybe as I remember them, maybe 2, 3, or 4 points of it. And one of the things is you have to take one of the first things to do to invest in your life. You have to take responsibility for your life. This is your life. This is your responsibility. It's not your parents' responsibility. It's not your employer's responsibility. It's nobody's responsibility but your own responsibility. Be responsible for your own life. It doesn't mean that you have to do things anyhow. It doesn't mean that you have to just you have to behave anyhow, or you have to do things at your own time without regard for other people. No. What I'm trying to say is you are in charge of your own life. The decisions you make will either affect you positively or negatively. What I'm trying to say is you decide to be what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? It's either you decide to be a better person or a bad person. You make responsibly on your choice of friends, the things you want to do to make your life better. Do not blame the economy. Do not blame the government. Do not blame your parents for decisions that you can take that can make your life better. Be responsible for your life. Be a responsible person. That is one of the first investments you can ever make for your life is be responsible for your life. It is your life. Nobody is living that life with you. The decisions you take, the actions you take will either make you grow positively or negatively. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot decide to open your eyes and go with bad friends, and then you blame the government, or you blame the economy, or you blame your parents that they opened their eyes, and you are following bad friends. Fine, they will say their own part, but the real decisions or everything lays on you. 85% of it is on you. So it means that whatever you have now is 99% the result of your decision. The way your life is right now is 99% of your decisions. Number 2 is set smart goals. You cannot say you want to invest in your life without not having goals. Those goals must be achievable, must be sustainable, must be attainable. Set smart goals for your life. Without clear goals, life is journey. Life is an hustle without a purpose. You don't have goals. Invest some time into thinking about things you want to do with yourself. Go about in a way to achieve this goal and set out to take action in achieving them. Set smart goals. Like you want to pass an exam. I can't imagine you passing an exam without you not reading up on it. That is the goal. You want to pass an exam. You want to buy a car, and you're not saving up to buy a car. You want a house. You're not saving up to have a house. You want to make, no matter whatever you want in life, you must have a set goal. So number 2 for me is set goals. You might think, how does that affect investing in yourself? There are some things that you want to be. There are some things that you aspire to be. Now, if you don't set the goals for those things, how do you aspire to be it? So it still goes where, like, you set smart goals. If you notice what I've been saying over and over again, I've been saying smart goals. You set smart goals because that is the only way you can achieve. And these goals are not something far-fetched, not something that's, that like in 10 years, you cannot even come up with it. But these are something that are achievable, they are sustainable, they are relatable, and they are something that you can actually do with it. Set smart goal. Learn how money works. The third one is learn how money works. Even if you're earning a 6-figure and you don't read financial books, you don't educate. Not everybody can read. Like my husband hates reading. You don't mix yourself with people that knows about money. I don't know how that money will last in your hand. You have to learn how money works by reading financial book, listening to podcasts, moving with the right set of people, talking to the right set of people, learning how to make, how to save, and when to spend. I mean, no matter, and how to grow your income, no matter whatever you are earning in your job. If, like I said, no matter whatever here, if you don't learn how money works, that money will never ever be enough for you. What am I trying to say? You should learn how money works. You should learn, you should how money works. It might not be reading books. It might be an everyday practical thing. It might be something that maybe you're with friends. You understand what I'm saying? You could have a friend that is very, very, very good. All you need to do is call your friend and ask your friend, and call your friend, ask your friend, how does this thing work? How do you do this? How do you turn 2 plus 2 to make it 6? Normally 2 plus 2 is 4. But if you know how money works, it will be 2 plus 2 and it will be 6. It's still learning, it's still investing in yourself. You might ask yourself, how does that involve investing? It is investing. When you learn how money works and you're in a relationship, you understand what I'm saying? You will be smart. I mean, nobody wants to marry a wastrel. Nobody wants to marry someone that cannot even save money, or that does not even know how money, cannot even comport himself when it comes from money, that is just spending money anyhow. Everybody wants an asset. Now, you've invested in yourself. It doesn't even have to be relationship. As ladies, this investment does not even cover relationship, doesn't even cover marriage. It covers every area of our life. Like I will say, understand the basics of how to make money, how to save money, and how to grow money. Learn how money works. Understand how it works. Understand the way it is. Another one is, number 4, is taking care of yourself physically. Eat healthy. Do a lot of exercise. And I think that one is number 1 priority. Now, to the married people, sometimes as soon as we're married, we tend to let go. We'll be like, okay, I'm already married. There's no need for me to take care of myself physically. There's no need for me to take care of myself. To eat right. I can eat anything. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Even for love to grow, the first thing anybody will see is your face. People will tell you, I'm not saying that there is nothing like that. People will tell you, oh, the first time I saw her, I fell in love with her. No, the first time you saw her beauty. Something must have attracted you to her. It's either probably you saw the beauty, or probably you saw something that must have first been attracted to her before you now saw the other qualities she possessed and everything like that. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You need to invest in your physical health. You need to eat healthy. You need to exercise. You need to, take a vacation when there is need to be a vacation. You need to let go of some things. You want to enjoy, you want to go out and enjoy yourself. Enjoy it. But the thing is, you need to prioritize your health. Your health comes first. There is no you if you are sick. All those goals we are mentioning can never come to pass if you are, or if you are sick, or you are looking unkept, or you are not, you are stressed. All those things cannot come. All these things we've been talking about all these days, all the things you're talking about today, taking responsibility, learning how money works, setting smart goals cannot come. It cannot even be it if you don't take care of your physical health. Your physical health is very, very, very important. You need to eat right. You need to exercise right. It's so alarming when you hear the stress people go through this. You need to change. If there is a need for you to change your lifestyle, if there is a need for you to incorporate healthy things into your lifestyle, you need to do it. It's invest. You might think it's not worth it. Oh, it's not worth it, Jerry, but it is. There is no you if you are not healthy. I've seen someone that smokes like that, that is a chain smoker, that smokes heavily. I will tell you, it's my life. Yes, it's your life. Nobody's arguing the fact with you. Nobody's saying it's not your life. But what we're trying to say is, if you don't incorporate healthy habits into your lifestyle, how do you expect to enjoy that life? How do you expect to enjoy yourself? You can't enjoy yourself if you are like 90% of the time you're in the hospital. I don't know how you intend to enjoy your life, or how you intend to enjoy yourself if 90% or 80% of the time you are in the hospital. So incorporate a healthy lifestyle. It's part of investing in yourself. Another very, very, very important one. Another very important one is the emotional health. We have so many people that are stressed. I'm always of the advocate. If you're stressed, reach out to somebody. We have so many people that have suicidal thoughts. We have so many people that are walking. They're actually walking around the clock. But their emotional life is so thin. Their emotional life is on a thin thread. Their emotional life is so shaky. That is another thing. Those two things are very, 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 very important. The physical aspect, the emotional aspect. Under the emotional aspect, we have the mental health too. And I'm always talking about that. Where I come from, I come from a country whereby the mental health is just being recognized. Before, it wasn't even recognized. People would think you're just talking out of the blues. People will think that you're just making it up when you tell them that I'm stressed, I'm this. Especially as a woman. You understand what I'm saying? We have so many, when we were growing up, we used to hear of Abyssinian, you understand? And we always thought, it's a kind of a curse. But the funny thing about it is, as I was growing up, I used to see that it not only happened where I come from, it happened where I am right now. But they know how to take care of it. As soon as, I have seen someone, she actually gave birth. You understand? I'm still talking on emotional health. She actually gave birth and she did not want to have anything to do with the baby. They brought the baby to her and she turned her face. I went to see someone in the hospital that day, and then they were bringing the baby to her, and she turned her face immediately. It wasn't even up to 24 hours. Immediately, the doctor in charge said, "Can she have a psychiatrist?" A psychiatrist was brought in immediately for her to see. They brought in a psychiatrist for her to see and everything like that. And they were asking, and I was like, "Why?" I was just curious because the doctor attending to the lady here was my friend, and I was curious, and I said, "Why did you bring in a psychiatrist?" She said, and the thing they said was, it's not as if she's sick, it's not as if she's a drug addict, it's not as if she's this or that, but she gave birth and she didn't want to have anything to do with the baby. That means she's having an emotion, that means she's having a mental breakdown. That means she's having a mental breakdown. So they had to call in a psychiatrist to see what is wrong. In Nigeria, they would have castigated that person. They would have said, what do she be more? And they would have read 1001 things into it. So, emotional health or mental health is not something that we need to play with. Your feelings, I am of the opinion that you have all these, you're seriously down emotionally or anything emotional, reach out to people. Talk to people around it. Always reach out. Do not close your mouth. Do not think that, do not think you can go through this path alone. No, you can't go through this path alone. And if you are not emotionally okay, how do you intend to carry a relationship with the people around you? How do you intend to carry on a meaningful marriage? How do you intend to relate with your colleagues if physically, emotionally, mentally, you are not balanced? How do you intend to keep to it? How do you intend to be a better person? How do you intend to improve your life? So that is another point. Another point, like I said, another point is taking care of your life, of your emotional health. Now, let's have a review of what we're going to invest in yourself. Your life is your responsibility. So that is to take care of your responsibility, set smart goals, invest in your physical health, invest in your emotional health, and learn how money works. We've mentioned 5 now. Then another one I think that is so important is constantly improve your professional skill, or constantly improve yourself. You are in number 1. last year, strive to be in number 3. The world is changing. 10 years ago, where we are technology-wise, we were not there last year. And if you don't meet up with it, you get left behind. I mean, 10 years ago, there was nothing like TikTok. There was Facebook 10 years ago, and I think it was only Facebook. There was something like TikTok. There was something like Snapchat. We have all sorts of apps now. There's nothing like Snapchat. There was nothing. Even YouTube is not where it ought to be. So you have to keep on improving yourself. You have to be a better version of yesterday. You have to be a better version of yesterday. I remember when we were growing up, and I remember that when we were growing up in Nigeria, all the cars in Nigeria then was manual. And if you are driving whatever, and if you're driving an automatic, they will tell you that you are lazy or lenny. She's driving whatever. She's driving I remember my father then would tell you, or lenny. What it means is you are lazy. You're driving a cripple. They believe it's cripple. But 99% of the cars on the road right now is automatic, because people found that there is nobody will give you an award for suffering. There is no award for suffering. There is no award for suffering. No award for suffering. Everybody wants the soft life. Everybody wants the baby girl or the baby boy life or the baby boy lifestyle. No award for suffering. So you have to constantly improve yourself. Because if you constantly improve yourself, you'll get a better job, you'll be a better person, and you'll be in high demand. Everybody wants to. Everybody wants to be with the person that is most brainy. I know what they say right now, that okay, we call you more or something. That's bullshit. I don't believe in that though. Improve yourself, and it will come knocking at your door. That's saying whatever that we call you more or whatever. Now let's look at it from this angle. No matter wherever sugar is, the ants will crawl itself to come and meet it. Wherever you are, if you know yourself, you know you are the salt, you are the sugar, and you know the ability, and you know what you carry in you, they will come looking for you. They will come looking for you if you improve yourself, if you improve your professional skill, if you are a better person of what you were yesterday. Yesterday you were just good. Today you were better. Tomorrow you should be best. If you improve your skill, if you improve what you bring to the table, I mean, it's investing in yourself. You'll find out that you'll be an asset to your husband. You are an asset to your colleagues. They don't want to lose you. To your friends, they won't even do anything if they don't see you. To your family, you are Baba, you are the Odogu. I don't know if there is such word used for ladies, but invest in yourself. Constantly improve your professional skills. Another one. This talks to us ladies. Spend wisely. We need to know how to spend. It is not every ashwebi we must buy. It is not every ashwebi. It is not every gold we must buy. It is not whatever. It is not every designer's bag we should buy. Audit your expenses and your attitude to spending. Know how much you are making, and then know how much you are spending outside. Spend wisely. I mean, and the funny thing about it, in talking in terms of spending, that is where we get it wrong as girls. We have these girls, some people, not all of us are lucky to come from a rich home. And you understand, we want to trend, we want to be on top of it. I don't understand the concept of who said that it has to be expensive for you to look good. I don't understand where that concept is coming from. Please correct me, because sometimes people spend fortunes. I have seen, I mean, if you it was when I traveled to somewhere, and that was when I saw that a Louis Vuitton bag is just like gold. The way we run after gold is the way some countries run after Louis Vuitton bags. And personally, I was just looking at the bag and I just laughed, and I was like, well, I'm not saying if you have the money for it, if you have excess, buy. But when you spend, spend wisely. That's just the only thing I can say. I don't want to throw stones because we have some people. I've seen hair. What is it that I don't know? Because my audience is wide now. My audience is wide now. But I've seen hair of people buying hair of 280,000, 250,000. That hair that you buy it, you understand? Because please make me understand. I want to really understand though. Because I have seen someone that will buy a hair of 250,000. And the funny thing about it, she was contributing money to buy that 250,000 naira hair. She doesn't have a land though. She does not have a cow. She does not have a car. She doesn't have a land. She has no investment. And she's saving money to buy 250,000 naira hair. Now, my question is, she that hair, after she buys it, she will not jump on Okada, or she will she will take Uber, because I don't understand. Please make me to understand. Or maybe you know how it is in Lagos, because this person is in Lagos. You know how it is in Lagos. Or maybe she's coming back from somewhere, sometime or late at night, and maybe there was a fight at the bus stop, and someone just picked up the hair from her head. Will she run after that person? Will she die? Because that's 250 going. No, I have actually thought of it. Please do not get me wrong. You can buy good hair. But between you and I want us to really talk. Ladies, would you buy it? You've not gotten a house. You don't have a land. You don't have an investment. You have expenses that come in each day out. And you're buying 250 or 500,000 naira hair. Does it make sense? Let's talk to each other. Is it worth it? I think we should treat this topic. Some things that we do, like the gold we buy. Okay, they will tell you that gold is an investment. Okay, fine, gold is an investment. That hair isn't an investment. There's another thing I learned again. Those people that buy, because all these people another thing I learned is hair. I'm not talking of gold, hair, shoes, perfume, anything you buy, apart from those ones that can turn and that can make money, all those things you buy, you will never ever, you cannot sell it at the rate at which you bought it. You bought a hair of 250,000. If I want to buy it from your hand, I will price it anyhow, because I will be like, probably you have a problem. Probably you're a drug addict, or probably you have one problem that you need to solve. That's why you're bringing that hair to me, and I'll price it anyhow in your hand. So it cannot be the original amount you bought it. So then why buying it? Do not get me wrong. If you have the money for it, go for it. But ladies, we need to spend wisely. We need to audit our expenses and our attitude to to spending. Don't spend money on things you don't quite need or can't afford. That is it. Another one is save 10% from each paycheck. When you save 10% after all the, no matter how it is, save 10%. I started something some time ago. It was just a joke on Instagram. This person, they were doing it, they were calling the Kolo savings. That any money you see, just drop it in your, do you know that? All the money that you think you are not using. I started it when I was back home then, and I had this piggy bank. I'll put 5 naira there. I'll put sometimes if it's 20 naira, I'll put it there. Sometimes if it's 100 naira, I'll put it there. The day I have excess money, I just keep putting it. At the end of the day, I think it was, I've even forgotten about it. I think it was during December to open it. I think it was going towards 31st. I opened it and I counted the money inside there. It wasn't much to some people, but at that time, I think it was around 84,000 naira. From 5 naira, 1 naira, 10 naira. This one, it was not intentional. What I mean, it wasn't intentional. I was not intentional about saving money. I was just, any money I saw there, I was just dropping it. And I sat down and I think that was the only time. I don't know. I think I've gotten lazy. I should go back to that thing. I should go back to that saving thing. But it made me think that, so you mean I would have over the month. You mean I've been having 84,000 naira just lying carelessly because I was just, you understand, I was just dropping it inside. Now, imagine if you're now saving 10% of your paycheck. It might not necessarily be 10%, but make it an habit to save something from your paycheck. Make it an habit to save something from your paycheck. Another one is look for a good investment and invest your money. We have so much MMMs now. We have so much fake ones now. Pray to God and look for something, you understand, to invest in. Always, another one is always have a second income. Always have a second income. Don't rely on just one income. The way the world is going, the way everything is going, you must have a second income. That is why I always tell people that learn a trade and then learn a trade and then go to university. If one does not fail, one will work. I mean, if one fails, if one fails, the other one will work. But the two can't fail at the same time. You learn a trade, and it's hairdressing, photography, and then you go in for your BSc or whatever. You learn a trade and still go through school. The two cannot fail at the same time. The two cannot fail at the same time. Learn a trade. Always learn a trade. Always have the whatever to make a second income. Do not stay. And your second income should be a passion. It should be something you love. It should be something you do. It should be something you love doing. Another one is keep in touch with friends and family. All those things we've been mentioning, it can never be possible if you don't keep in touch with people. The highest, the Yorubas will say, in your lasho. In as much as you know that we have so many bad people, in as much as we have so many bad friends and everything, but always keep in touch. Always reach out to people. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot. I remember during COVID then, before COVID, people said, I love myself. I love being alone. I love my space. During COVID, when they said all of us should sit down at home, why were the suicidal rates so high? Why was it so high? The suicidal rate was so high because man itself is a social animal. We need each other. Fine. In your burukuti, fine. What does that mean? It means that there are more bad people than the good people. Fine, but does not mean that we can keep to ourselves. We just pray to God for a discerning spirit. But we need to be in touch with friends and family. Go to people that are dying. One of the things they regret sometimes is, I didn't keep in touch with this person. I was fighting this person. I kept malice with this person. Or someone died. You see how touchy it is for that person. That person be like, oh, and I shouldn't have kept malice with that person or something like that. So build relationship. Build relationship. The Yorubas that said in your lasho knows what they are talking about. So build relationship. Another person is in your home. Organize your space. Have your own personal space. Have your own personal space. Have your own personal space. Now, all those things I've outlined are things I feel to invest in yourself. Because the society keeps telling us that invest in yourself, invest in yourself. The society keeps telling us that they will tell us to invest in other people. Like, this is how you will do. When you get to your husband's house, this is how we do. When you have your child, this is how we do. Thereby, we've forgotten ourselves. They tell us how to invest in other people, but they never tell us how to invest in ourselves. So all what I have outlined are things to do to invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you'll be a better person. You are more productive to yourself, to the people around you, to the society at large. You understand what I'm saying? As the lady sits down and invest, look at, maybe I might not mention everything, and there might be some things that you feel that you need to do that I didn't mention. Please go ahead and do it. But the bottom line is invest in yourself. Invest in yourself so you'll be a better person. Invest in yourself so you'll be a better person to yourself. You'll be a better person, like I said, to the people around you. I'll be stopping here today, and I hope I've actually reached out to you, because as ladies, we really need to invest in ourselves. Not with the way the society is going. Everybody keeps telling us what you bring to the table. When you know your worth, when you know what you bring to the table, they run after you. So I hope I've actually said a few points. That's my own points. If you have anyone to hide or if you have anything to hide, you can as well write to us in the comment section. I'll be stopping here today, and my name is Abimbola Oluwaleye. And before I go, one more time, please, if you have not already done so, we'd like you to please like, share, and subscribe. And always press the notification button. It tells you when a new video is about to come. Thank you. Bye, and God bless.